And you soon it won't be long. Keep on, keep running.
What is up, guys? MV back with another YouTube video, and in today's video I'm going to be showing you guys a crazy coin making method that does revolve around the 50 promo and is brand new. I just found it today, so it's going to be working great. It's fresh, and by doing this method you guys can make upwards of 250k in just less than 30 minutes. I also do want to thank you guys again for 700 subs. The support lately has been absolutely insane. And when we do hit 800 subs, I just want to let you guys know there will be another 100,000 coin giveaway. So definitely don't forget to hit that sub button for a chance to win some coins. But other than that, let's get right into the method right after this. Are you looking for cheap Madden 21 coins? Well, I have just the place for you. Go visit igvault.com. They are the cheapest place to go and get your Madden 21 coins on the whole internet. They are also very quick and reliable. Don't forget to use code MV at checkout for 6% off. Stack your team and get those dubs. Yay! Alright guys, let's dive straight into this coin making method here today. So what you're going to want to do first is you're going to want to head over to sets, and you're going to want to go to the 50. And when you're in the 50 category, you're going to want to go over to week 9. And there are specific players that are going to work better and the best with this method. So the first player we have here is Dwight Freeney. He's going to work absolutely great. And we also have from week 8, we have Ed Reed. Now these two are going to be the best for the method. The other ones you can, make a little bit of profit, but it's only 5 to 10,000 per every time you do it, which is honestly a waste of time. Now, the reason that there's a method with these players is because they recently brought power-ups back, into the game. They're bringing their power-ups into packs. And with them doing that, now, since they're releasing them, the prices are just dropping. They're tanking terribly. But for some reason, Ed Reed and Dwight Freeney and Brian Finneran and Champ Bailey and Jonathan Ogden did not get their power-ups released. So I found that very, very odd, but it works out perfect because you can make a ton of profit off of doing these sets. Because if you go ahead, and I'll show you guys here, on the market right now, at least on Xbox, Ed Reed sells for 102,000 for his full card is what it looks like. That's the last time I checked. Yeah, 103,000, and it seemed to be 200, around 200k. His power up sells for. I'm surprised one's up for that cheap, but that's 154 right there. So it definitely varies every time, but you're still looking at least 250, 260k for Ed Reed. And then if you go on over to Dwight Freeney as well, and we'll take a look at his price here. Right, he has his 93 overall. I was looking earlier, and if you go ahead and check on Mutthead, goes for around 100k. That's like the base, 102k, 103k, and the power up goes for 188k. That's the set price that it's just been sitting at all day, and they've been getting bought up. So that's, if you sell both of those from doing this, that's 261k after tax. And if you can sell that Ed Reed power up off for around 200k, you're making 281,000 off after tax. Excuse me. But with that, now, you're probably curious, how am I going to get these 83 overall players? Well, these 83 overall players, you're just going to buy them right off the market for either 6,500 or 7,000, and that's the price that these cards typically go for. These 83s, it's really all about filtering them down, and the best way to do that is actually, since there are such few of these cards up now, because they're not really pulled that much anymore, is if you go over to sets and you go over to the 50 and you go over to week 9 or 8, and you just go and you search for them on the market. Now you'll find them for relatively cheaper. The night market tends to get a little higher, so it's definitely good to do this earlier in the day, but you can still find some for 5k randomly going up, 6k, 7k, and it's really good because when you get them all 32 for 7K, you're paying 224K, mind you. And if you do it for 6,500, you're paying a total of 208K. And like I said, after tax, if you do that, Ed Reed, that's 281K after tax. And Dwight Freeney is 261K after tax. So you're making pretty much a guaranteed 50K every single time you do this set, no matter what. Now, in my opinion, that's really good because if you can just bang out these sets really, really, really quickly, you indeed can make 250K in 30 minutes. You could make more than that. This method really has no, limitation to it, and it's really good and effective. So I definitely take advantage of this while you guys can, before they do indeed add their power-ups to the game, because this is only going to work for a certain amount of time. And like I said, there are some cards that are also affected by this but don't go for as much, so that's just on Xbox. So if you guys are on PS4, be sure to go ahead and check out Brian Finneran, Champ Bailey, and Jonathan Ogden on Xbox. Those cards are not profitable whatsoever, but definitely, like I said, check those out on PS4. And if you guys do like this video and any of my other methods, be sure to go ahead and drop a like on the video. And if you guys ever need any support with my methods at all, be sure to go ahead and join the community Discord.
Tell me pretty lies, look me in the face. Tell me that you love me, even if it's fake.